This is the official portrait of the 47th President of the United States, and it's unusual to say the least, but that doesn't mean it's bad. It actually tells a story, has some important symbolism. I'm going to disassemble this and recreate it using myself as the model. We'll learn about backgrounds, lighting, posing, and why the photographer made the choices he did.
Let's back up to Trump's first term. He seems happy to be elected. He's standing straight up and showing a big, friendly smile. The photographer used soft, traditional portrait lighting, and the background is well lit. After leaving office, he was indicted for racketeering and became the first former president to have a mugshot taken. The defiant expression resonated with his fan base, and his campaign raised over $7 million afterwards. Here in 2025, he's back in office, and the official portrait conjures the mugshot more than his previous portrait. Like his mugshot, the background is now dark. He's leaning forward, and his expression is angry rather than happy. While non-traditional, it makes some sense because he and his campaign have changed.
The portrait's extremely detailed, so for the camera, I'm picking the Hasselblad CFE in 100C, a 100 megapixel medium format camera. The portrait is shot at medium telephoto, so I'm choosing a 90mm lens, about 75mm equivalent, and of course I need control of lighting, so I'm using my flashpoint strobes. I need a flag in the background, so I've got a light stand, and I need just the stripes in the photo. I need a picture in the background, so I'm going to use this C-stand and hang the picture with the closest frame I have from it.
Okay, the background is coming together pretty well.
Now let's talk about the lighting. It's very, very unusual here in that Trump is uplit. You can see the main light is revealed and the catch light in his eyes. The catch light in the bottom of the eyes means that the light is positioned below the chin, casting shadows in a weird direction. Uplighting is very unusual for portraiture. As you might imagine, because the sun is in the sky, humans are accustomed to seeing light coming from above. And we actually associate light coming from below with being evil or villainous. But I think this is important symbolism chosen by Trump and the photographer because he's coming into DC with change in mind. He wants to unseat the old power. Is that the choice I would have made? No, but I can see where they're coming from. So let's get a light set up. I'm going to lower this down all the way and then tilt this up at the subject. Now, I can see from the catch light in his eye that the light source is bigger than this small reflector. I'm going to try this beauty dish. Beauty dishes don't have a diffuser on them, so the light is actually pretty harsh. Now, I would normally use a beauty dish with a model who had professional makeup on, something to smooth out all the pores, because otherwise a beauty dish will show all the pores. But that is what Trump's photographer did, so that's what we're going to do. The shape of the catch light is wrong. Mine is round, whereas his is more rectangular. So I'm just going to use a couple of black t-shirts and make this shape a little more square. Besides the uplighting, I can see some light on his ears and his shoulders. Those are created by cake lights, which are positioned behind the subject. So let's get those set up. These lights need to be a little higher, catch my hair. I think I got it. Now I just got to change my shirt. All right, so I'm kind of disheveled. I look like Petey from Severance more than Trump, but I'm trying to like comb my hair forward. One thing you learn in portrait photography is it's really easy to change color. So my red tie isn't a blue tie, but we'll fix that.
Here's the finished product. Now the edits. I'm using Modo AI's color match tool to match the color in the original photo, and then I'll edit my face a little bit. Now I'll hop into Photoshop and use generative AI and some dodging and burning to put on the finishing touches. That's pretty good, and by good I mean sinister. I realize now Trump used a hair light above him to light up his hair and shoulders, but my goal was to learn to make a sinister portrait, and I think I did that.
This is definitely an unusual portrait to recreate, but I think we did learn something about how to convey mood and personality and meaning and what importance that carries in something like a presidential portrait. In the comments, let me know what you think of the portrait. And if you want to learn more about portraiture, including more conventional portraiture, read Stunning Digital Photography. Check out our flash buying guide. And of course, check out our professional portrait video training series. And don't forget to subscribe. Bye.